So I've done a bunch of filming on the Rawrr Mini R, and I get a lot of comments saying, just buy a gas bike. It's going to be better, it's going to be faster, it's going to be stronger, it's going to be cheaper and easier. So what? Who cares? I love the Mini R. But we're going to do a comparison test with the KLX110. So this is a 2025 Rawrr Mantis Mini R versus a 2019 Kawasaki KLX110R. So looking at them side by side, you've got very similar seat heights. I'll put some stats up on the screen right here. The biggest difference between the two is the fact that this is much lighter. This bike is only about 100 pounds. This bike is about 130 pounds. So that's a substantial difference when it comes to a kid riding on a bike. Being as the Mantis is electric, there's no speeds at all, there's no gears, there's no clutch. It's just twist the throttle and go. That is a huge advantage for somebody who's brand new to riding. You can change the modes and get different speeds out of it using this. You've got 3 separate modes. You've got mode 1, 2, and 3. Top speed is about 45 miles per hour and is rated up to about 165 pounds. On the KLX110, it's more of a dirt bike setup. You do truly have a transmission. Now this is the R, so you don't have a clutch, but you do have to shift gears to get the most speed out of the bike. For our test subject today, we have our daughter, Aaliyah. She's been riding dirt bikes since she was about 2, but she's not super fast. She's just comfortable on bikes. Our test with her today is to see which bike she prefers. She's been on the 110 before, but it's been a couple years and she's not really ridden the Rawrr before, so I'm curious to know what her thoughts are. What kind of riding do you typically do on it?
Trail riding.
Okay, so you like the trails, not so much the track?
The track is okay, but I like being around the trees more, I guess.
Okay, that's fun. That's awesome. What is it you like about the 110?
The wheels aren't like as thin as like the normal bikes, I guess. Like if you hit a rock, you don't go flying.
Okay, so it's more comfortable riding off-road than a bicycle. Awesome. Are you looking forward to riding the Rawrr?
Yes.
What do you like about the Rawrr?
For me, it's like very smooth. It's not like super bumpy, like if you're on the track.
Okay, it's smooth so far. Let's go do some laps. Let's have some fun out there. You want to start on the 110 or start on the Rawrr?
The Rawrr.
We're going to start on the Rawrr. We'll put the camera on her helmet. She'll have the mic up. She'll be talking to us as we go. Hopefully she'll give us some good insights as to what she likes about the bike.
Okay.
All right, you're good. Have fun.
Whoa. It's definitely a lot smoother than the 110. I want to get in front of her, but I don't really know how. There we go. Oh crap, I better not fall. What? Okay. It's so weird because it's so quiet. I'm used to being on like the 110. It's like grumbling. Oh, KLX is in front of me. He goes really slow. Okay, he's not as slow as earlier. One more lap! I really want to get some air time. Whoa! Why'd you scream at me? Bro, that scared me. Come on. Whoa!
Alright, so what are your first impressions of the Rawrr Mantis Mini R out on the track?
It's very smooth. It's also It's also weird because like the 110, I'm used to having it like really loud underneath of me, and this one's just like very quiet because like, you know, it's electric. And it's very smooth around the turns too. And it's easier because it's a lot lighter than the 110.
You can feel the weight difference?
Yeah, definitely.
So do you feel faster on this than the 110?
Yes. I think it's because I'm scared to switch the gears though on the 110. I've done it a couple times here already, but...
What speed are you on the controller?
Just gear 1.
Just gear 1?
Yeah.
Do you want to try to go faster?
Maybe if there were less people on the track. I was trying not to hit that girl for a while, and then I was able to get around her, and then I got around KLX and he screamed at me and I went off the track right there. Like he was like, get over here. I was like, bro.
So the irony of this right now, while Aaliyah's out testing the Rawrr, my son went out on the 110 and he ran out of gas. So one of the pros to a gas bike is when it runs out of fuel, you have gas with you, you just put gas in it and you keep riding. An electric bike, you have to charge it. It does take some time to do that. We've got a generator. One of the benefits of having both these bikes is that the kids can alternate back and forth, or they can share. They both tend to like the Rawrr. So I'm curious to know, after Aaliyah rides the 110, what she's gonna say, if she really does prefer the Rawrr over that.
Ooh, this is scary. Okay, so we're trying on mode 2 now. I'm trying to see what it feels like on the other mode. I know when I was going, at least like right here, I would try to go like to like the top speed that I could, and then it was like, it just wouldn't go any faster. I was kind of like disappointed. That time I wasn't able to go that fast. Whoa. I want to get to like a straight point in this track so I can just go as fast as I can. Luckily nobody's like behind me or in front of me though, so it won't be a problem to go fast. Whoa. I'm surprised I haven't crashed right there yet. If I go fast right here, I'm gonna get like, whoa! Definitely faster. Whoa. I don't think I want to try this on mode 3, at least on this track. That sounds terrifying. I feel like it accelerates faster and it's kind of freaking me out.
So how was speed 2?
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
I don't think I actually went up to like the full speed on gear 2.
I don't think the track is big enough to do full speed on.
No. Because if I did full speed like right there, I would have gone off the track. And I did go off at the track at one point, like when I was going up that hill right there, I went off the track and I like zigzagged.
It's awesome. So Leah's done a bunch of laps on the Rawrr Mini R. Now it's her turn to go take a rip on the KLX110, see what she thinks of that. She's had this bike for a while. She's ridden this bike. She's been at Rio on this bike before. She's been on videos on this bike before. So I'm curious to know if after riding the Rawrr, she's going to go back on this and be like, oh, this is home. This is comfortable, I like this, or if she's gonna say, no, Dad, sell it. Let's keep the Rawrr instead. So, let me know what you think. What do you think she's gonna say? That's all right.
It's going so slow. Wait, what? I tried to switch gears and it didn't work. Well. I can't switch gears. I can't switch gears. Finally.
Struggling to shift in the second because she's wearing new boots, and the shift lever is a bit too close for the boots that she's wearing.
Oh my gosh, it's so much easier when you go faster. Because when you're going slower, you're just trying to like, I don't know. That was not smooth at all. This bike does not handle bumps very well. At all. Let's go this pretty sure this bike only has, wait, am I slow? Do all bikes only have 3 gears? I don't know, but I don't think I can go up another gear again. Whoa! Earlier when I had been on this bike, like one of the first laps I had done, I like jumped off that hill right there that I just went on. And then I also jumped off the cliff on accident. I like ran off of it. And I was like, oh well, looks like I'm jumping this today. It was this cliff right here. I had just like kept going straight right there and I just like jumped. What's up? What's up?
Alright, so you did just a bunch of laps on the 110.
Yep.
The KLX110. What'd you think of it?
It was a lot more rough than the Rawrr, and I did not like it as much. I shifted up to like the 3rd gear, and the faster you went over the bumps, the less like you were able to feel them. So it was definitely better the more gears that I went up, the faster that I went.
So you mentioned shifting gears. That is a huge difference with this bike over the Rawrr.
Yeah.
Do you feel it makes it feel more like a motorcycle, or is it more of a nuisance to shift?
It took me a while, like on the 2nd gear, to like be able to shift up because I had to stop in the middle of the track right there, and I just had to like shift it up because it was not working very well.
Does this bike feel any faster than the Rawrr?
Once I got up to the 3rd gear, I think I did go full speed on it, and I feel like that bike definitely is going to go faster on the 3rd gear, but I haven't gotten up to the 3rd gear on that bike yet.
After riding both bikes back to back, which would you prefer we have in the garage?
The Rawrr.
The Rawrr?
Yeah.
How come?
It's just such a better bike to ride on dirt, at least for me, because this one's just like, I don't like bumps.
Yeah.
At all.
The fact that you said for me is key. Everybody's going to like a different type of bike. For you and for your brother both, the electric bike's easier to ride, it's quieter, it's lighter, it's smoother. It might not be a full-on trail bike or a track bike, but it's just the right bike for you guys.
Yeah.
Should I buy a second one?
A second Rawrr?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, good. Thank you for saying that. There you have it. From the mouth of a 12-year-old who's been riding for almost 10 years, she does not like the KLX110 as much as she likes the Rawrr Mantis Mini R. I think it's an awesome bike. I've got nothing against it. People will say that it's not a gas bike. That's true. You can grab a generator, you can bring it with you, you can charge the bike up. I've got a range test on the Rawrr too. I'll link that one right here if you're interested in seeing how far the bike can go, specifically on this track. This was filmed actually at Rio Bravo, so you can see how far the battery will last. It's not bad for a kid. So if you got any questions, leave comments below. I'll do my best to answer them and help you guys out. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you at the next track.